Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to start an esoteric ride, an esoteric travel in a esoteric cloud, which is a less dense, vibing on a higher frequency and vibration, and also lighter vehicle in comparison to your mind, emotions, and body. So when your spirit jumps into esoteric cloud, it can fly, float, rise above the water, the waters, the wardens, the ain't those guys that work at prison wardens, right? You can ride above that shit, and you can take a higher perspective, a bird's eye view, and a more wider and wiser perspective about yourself and your circumstances as well. It's my first time being live on YouTube with this new setup, so I'll see what's going on, what's not going on, how things going, how things doing. Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, a whole bunch of creativity, and a whole bunch of responsibility as well. Shout out to you watching, shout out to me watching, Esoteric Cloud Surfer. You can check out my Linktree in the description down below. Shout out to my beautiful partner Miss Taria. You can check her Linktree in the description down below as well. She made this beautiful layout. She made all the layouts that I have on my other live streams on Twitch as well. So go on and check her out. If you need something, contact her, contact me. We got you. Other than that, shout out to my SoulGroup. Shout out to everybody out there changing the world right now. Shout out to Archangel Uriel. Shout out to Archangel Michael, the real ones, not the ones that the shadow government be trying to summon and shit like that, because those ones, they're weak as fuck. We strong, alright? So happy Sunday or Moon Day. Happy Sunday in Gemini. Happy Moon Day in, you guys know it, we have the astrological chart in front of us over here. By the way, if you a hater, before you hate on my layout, you have to think, why does he need a layout? Because my screen is big as fuck, so the recording, the live stream screen gets all weird because my screen is huge, you know? So I need to use a layout so you don't have like dark lines on the screen. All right, so the moon, it's 4 degrees Gemini as well, so it's almost we already feeling new moon in Gemini energies, but it's almost there. It's from 8 hours from here we're gonna experience the full new moon, and that's what we are here to talk about, right? So happy Sunday in Gemini if that's your case. We are paying attention, expressing ourselves, and acting on a more mutable, adaptable, light, fresh, logical, I was about to say anti-La La Land, but that's weird because you can be lost in facts, you can be lost in logic, and that's La La Land as well, right? So, I mean, anti-La La Land does not fit here, alright? But it's not as spiritual, it's not as dreamy, it's more real. We're talking about what's real, we're sharing, we're adapting, we're receiving, we're sending back super fast. You might now start to talk about things that it's not your personal interest, but because everybody or just one person around you is talking about that thing, you catch it, you catch that vibe, you catch that thought, you catch that idea, and now you are reproducing that as well. And moon in Gemini, new moon in Gemini, new ways to feel about your mind, new ways to feel and new ways to react about others' minds, new ways to react about books, history, facts, science, data, statistics, new studies, new statistics, new things to get you flunked out, to get you, because it's really easy to lie with statistics. Did you guys catch that Bill Gates of Hell hint where he take a photo and he has a bunch of books in that photo, and one of the books is how to lie with statistics? Did you guys did you guys get that or not? Come on, if you didn't, your eyes were closed. But yeah, new moon in Gemini, time to plant new seeds, time to start a new cycle, but it's not a new moon in cardinal energy, it's a new moon in mutable energy. So what we want to do is new things, but don't start a new project, all right? Or if you start a new project, make sure it was connected to something you were already doing. So if it was cardinal energy, we'll start something new, clean. Because it's mutable, we're gonna refresh, we're gonna update, we're gonna give a new makeup to whatever we were already doing. All right, so we're not gonna change what we were doing. We're gonna change because you might be in that position to start a new thing, but for the generality, for things to go smooth and to manifest fast and clean in your life, you should clean something you were already doing. You should reformulate what you're already doing. All right, so you should. I lost my point. Create new idea. It was about not being cardinal, about being mutable. I didn't lost my point. I wanted to say specific word. I have an Aquarius stellium. I get fixed on that. I want to say specific word that I thought it sounded cool, but okay, we are on it. New moon in Gemini. Planting new seeds in your mind, planting new seeds on others' minds as well, creating new ways to feel, create new ways to react and respond, create new things that you think you need in order to feel comfortable or to look smart or to look fresh or to look funny or to look enjoyable. All that has to do with look. And look has nothing to do with being. You might look cool, you're not cool. You might look smart, you're not smart at all. So be careful with that, because you might start to think now that you really, really smart, or you might start to think you're really, really dumb and you're not. Okay? Keep that in mind. Use some Aquarius energy, use some Virgo energy to balance that shit out. Okay? And Venus in Taurus as well. Venus in Taurus, which is cool on one side, on the other side is not cool because it will be conjuncting Uranus. Okay, so I mean, even on that side is kind of cool because we're gonna relate, we're gonna love, we're gonna accept easily, more easy the changes and the shakiness in our stability and how we value ourselves and how we think the world values us. You know what I'm saying? So Venus in Taurus, it likes to be in Taurus, right? It likes to be in Taurus, is at home in Taurus, is in the night side though, it's in the bedroom, it's in the house, but it's not on the living room watching TV, it's on the bedroom meditating, it's on the bathroom taking a bath or taking a shit, or pissing, whatever, clipping the nails, shaving the beard, so we gonna be happy and comfortable behind closed doors, or we're gonna be happy and comfortable out there with somebody that we are super close behind closed doors, or you're gonna be happy out there because you got something that deals with stability going good behind closed doors. If you don't, you're gonna feel uncomfortable about showing yourself because you have nothing, or you think you have nothing to relate with others. And keep that in mind. Others might be talking good game like I made a lot of money, but right now you have to question. First, is that true? Second, is the way you make that money right? Because you might have your own business like me, right? And your friends, family, or just people in general, they might have normal, regular jobs. I have nothing against that, but we must call the truth. If that person made way more money than you, but they have a regular ass job, esoterically speaking, they are way poorer than you, because technically they are a slave. Yes, they receive money, but they are a slave, because if they don't show up, they have no money. If they sick and they can't go to work, they have no money. If they disagree with the manager, they have no money. If they do this, that, and third, they have no money. You are free. If you have your own business, you work on your own time. You call the shots. You make the changes. The government or the institution that you work for cannot come and sweep your security, you got your security. So right now, with Venus in Taurus, remember, is the night side, is the internal side. So what is real is just 30%. We're gonna take into accountability how we feel, how we use our energy, how much or how little we use our energy, in what angle are we using our energy. Is that all that money worth it? Where are you using that money though? You know? Are you building a security for real? Because having a job, and with Venus in Taurus, later on conjuncting Uranus, many people will learn that lesson, hopefully not on the wrong way, hopefully in a lighter way, but many people will learn the lesson that having a job is not real independence. Having a job is not really security. And what do I mean by that? Because the companies, the bosses, the managers, they will be loving the changes. They'll be bringing in the changes, right? And you have no power. That's the whole point. You don't call the changes. So if you work for somebody else, make a safe pocket, make a bubble of security, because I'm not saying you're going to lose your job, but you might need to work less hours. You might need to work more hours. The way you receive money might change. You know? Hi, Steven. Shout out to the SoulGroup. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. We're gonna pull some cards later. If you here, we're gonna pull some cards for you. We're gonna pull a general card for right now. I'm just introducing the live stream right now. I'm talking about Venus in Taurus. You got anything to say about Venus in Taurus, Steven? Venus in Taurus conjuncting Uranus. I was saying that many people that have jobs, regular jobs, they might experience Venus conjuncting Uranus on a negative way, because their managers, their bosses will relate, will love the changes. They will bring changes to that relationships. They will bring changes to that environment. And if you work there, you have no power. You can say, no, I don't like that. But, I mean, you can say, but you might get fired, or you might receive less, or they might put you doing some task and duty that you don't like, and that takes more energy out of you. So when you reach home, you're more tired, so that money ain't worth it because you have no time for yourself, etc, etc, etc. Alright, so Venus in Taurus, is all that money worth it? Venus in Taurus, is all that procrastination worth it? Oh yeah, you guys that don't do shit, I'm calling your asses too. You guys that work too much, I already called your working too much, as in not for yourself, as in for others, right? But those you guys that don't do shit for yourself or others, what you been doing all this time, you know? Because I have a Taurus moon myself, alright? So I'm the number one victim, number one blood vessel that the mosquitoes like to suck in when it comes to procrastination, doubting if what I'm doing is worth it or not. And I had to come to a conclusion that it's like, shut your ass up and you do it, then you calculate if it's worth it or not. Then you count the money and you see if it's worth it or not. Then you count your associates, you count the teamwork, then you see if it's worth it or not. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, there is not much you can do, because Taurus is Taurus. You can think whatever you want. You can think how much you want. If you don't do shit, you ain't have shit in the end of the day. Right? Especially with this new moon in Gemini, you can put up your mind to anything. Ooh, I like that. If you can go to my YouTube channel and update that, that will be awesome. So, bring your friends and family to the live stream. Tell them to come check out Esoteric Cloud Surfer, so we can fly above those early matters, so we can feel lighter. So instead of we looking down, we can look at the stars. Alright? Because that's what humans do, because human or spirits in a human body, we already experienced all the animalistic natures here. So now we are still in an animal body. That's what the centaur represents. And in Pokemon, they presented some new forms that they are centaurs, right? And that's why, because those Pokemon, they are already more developed, they are already more wise, so, but they still in an animalistic form, but they are looking at higher forms. That's why they have animal, half man. half animalistic, half logistic. Got it? So before we start exploring new moon in Gemini, Venus in Taurus, let's take a card. Let's see what's going on with today's energies, with today's worldly events.
I think I can tell your life. It doesn't show it.
Really? Really? I think you can. I think you can. Let's go, let's go. General energies, general reading, general tarot card reading for today's energies. I'm in the cusp. I will not do date reading. Hee hee. I know. Hey, Miss Daria. Hey, Daria. Shout out to the SoulGroup, my beautiful partner. Go check her link tree in the description down below. Hee hee. Michael Jackson was a Pisces. Was it?
I think so.
I think so.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe yes. Who knows?
I don't want to go check that.
Nah, not they. Let's go, let's go. General energies, general reading, general information about what's going on in the sky, what's going on, how are you reflecting the energies in the sky. Ooh, 8 of Cups, but that is a flip. That it's like if you do this too much, things will flip on you. If you get stuck in an emotional state, if you're stubborn and you don't embrace change internally, things might get ugly externally. Trust me. Taurus moon, I've been there. Getting stuck on an emotion or feeling. I've been there. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Oh, in course, it has to be Gemini. The lovers, relatability, gullibility. I'm in a toxic relationship, but I love you, so I must stay here. Bitch, you get your ass out of the toxic relationship. What the fuck you doing there? But yeah, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Gemini. In course, it is the lovers. In course, it is Gemini coming out here, showing their ass today. But hey, if I didn't need to pull that card, I know already Sun in Gemini, Moon in Gemini, you know, for sure. Shout out to the Palette Man, shout out to Peace Dealer. The only archangels that I know, because many people claim they are archangels. Show me. Don't claim, show me. And I believe. Other than that, you just talk. And trust me, I have 51% air energy. I know when somebody's just talk, because sometimes I'm just talk. But then I have the Taurus moon, so I need to do something. I can't just talk. I can talk all day, but I need to do something as well. I need to do something. I'm not Gemini Sun, Gemini. I have a friend that is Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon. But then he has Taurus rising, so he also does. He needs to get that sense of stability and security going on. Now, let's go to our Dragon Oracle cards to see how can we do Gemini, how can we relate, how can we be open or mentally open, how can we open others' minds to our ideas, you know? Earth! Oh, that's a cool term, Earth. Or dust. Or sand. You know?
Yeah.
Earth. How can we do Gemini energy in the highest way? So we have two cards. One fell. The other is like, I'm indecisive. So how do we deal with indecision? Because Gemini will bring that for sure. That's why I was saying to use some Aquarius energy, to use some Virgo energy, to bring some sureness to your intentions and the new seeds you're planting right now. So how to deal with indecision? Ooh, remember that you are an emerald. Remember you are a jewel. Remember you got the power. Remember you chose to come here. You created, not alone, but you created this body. You created this mind. You called the shots. You said to the spirits working with you, now we're gonna make the face in that angle. We're gonna make the nose in that angle. So you did that. You valuable. Because we are coming out of Taurus season. So you should have developed a fixed way to value yourself. And this card is like, if you indecisive, remember Taurus season. Remember how strongly you believed you worth it. Remember how strongly you believed you beautiful. Remember how strongly you believed you are bountiful. And then the indecision will disappear because it is around that, alright? Brings Emerald Dragon, brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Your thoughts, New Moon in Gemini, align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Fifth dimensional, talking about the heart, talking about feelings. So you gotta remind yourself, you gotta make sense how you beautiful, how you bountiful. Not just Pisces, Sag, Cancer way. You just feel it and that's it. No, you convince yourself to believe that. You force yourself to believe you beautiful. The whole world might think you ugly, but they ain't shit, right? And in general, we can use the crystal yellow dragon. So you can be yellow, you can be mellow, you can be gullible, you can be fun and enjoyable, you can be sweet, you can be open, but be clear. Crystal, Christ all, rise all. So make sure you are doing that by raising all of your spirits. You are doing that by elevating your frequency and vibration. Not just because you feel lonely, not just because you feel you don't have enough friends, or just because you feel you ain't cool. No. Take that all out of the way or out of your mind, and then you do that in a crystal clear way. Because God, aka all possibilities, don't like ugly. Alright? All possibilities don't like, I feel lonely, so let me sacrifice my individual. What? Sacrifice your individuality? So why the fuck you created your solar plexus? Why the fuck you created your stomach? Why the fuck you here by your goddamn self if you don't have faith in your individuality? You saying you don't want to exist? Alright. Next opportunity, next portal, you're gonna go back to the spiritual realm all alone in the darkness, not aware of yourself, not aware of shit. Or you can be crystal, Christ all, rise all of your spirits in a fun, enjoyable, relatable, connective, individual, unique, original way. Alright? Can you bring me more water, please? Mm-hmm. I'm getting a bit dry over here. Oh, that's it. Let's focus. So, let's have a look at the chart. This is the chart from Lisbon, from Portugal. At this time, if you're living in another location, things will look different. They still will be in the same places, but they'll be in different houses. So don't worry about that. So let's see the Sun, 8 degrees Gemini, the Moon, 4 degrees Gemini, Mercury, retrograde, 26 degrees Taurus, Venus, 1 degree Taurus, Mars, 3 degrees Aries, Jupiter, 3 degrees Aries as well. Oh, exactly conjuncting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Saturn, Aquarius. Please tell me you still kinda not too late. I'm enjoying a lot. Saturn in Aquarius. Where is it? Aquarius, Saturn, 25 degrees. Probably will go retrograde again. So we can enjoy more time. And then Uranus in Taurus as well, Neptune in Pisces, and Pluto in Cap. Alright, so what I like to do is, yes, it is new moon in Gemini right now, but next year will be a new moon in Gemini as well. So if I just talk about the new moon in Gemini, things will get God damn it, repeated. Things will repeat themselves. Things will get very repeated. So what I like to do, and I've done this in past live streams, what I like to do is I take the new moon in Gemini, and we see how does that align with the current transits right now. So we can, like, next year it will be different. So it's not repetitively. It is not. I do not repeat myself every single year, because you know I have Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Stellium. I think about the future, and I think I'm in the future sometimes, and sometimes I'm in the future, but the whole world is not. And sometimes I get mad. I'm dumb. I have no reason to be mad. The world is the world. I'm myself, and there is no reason to be mad about that, right? So, oh, this little thing here is calling my attention. What is this? This has something to do with the moon, and then it has a little scythe. This is Lilith, right? This is crux or vertex.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't recognize this symbol, but it has something to do with how you feel about reality, how you feel about your work. Yeah, it is, because that symbol symbolizes harvesting, cutting shit short. You know? So, moon in Gemini, let's start from the closest moon to the furthest. And then we're gonna do that for Venus in Taurus as well. Ooh, and I have big idea to save me some time. I can record right now like a new moon in Gemini, so that I don't need to do a video again, you know, because it's not about the time of the video, it's about the time that it takes to upload. Guys, yeah, I'm gonna ask you for help here, live and direct. I'm gonna ask you for your energy, because there is some spirits, they're not working against me, they are just flunked out, because there is the physical fact that I can have a better internet connection to my house. It's across the street, literally across the street. But the company that has the power over that connection does not want to connect it. Okay? So I want your powerful spirit to come to the other spirits and say, you ain't shit. You do, because it's not like work for me. No, just do normal shit. You internet company, right? Why you not giving me internet connection? It's right across the street, god damn it. You know? So, I want you guys not to pray for me, okay? But to keep in mind that Esoteric Cloud Surfer can have... Esoteric Cloud Surfer has better internet connection across the street. Okay, I just need to cross that street, guys. Okay, you make a bridge, you make some water so I can swim. You send me a spaceship so I can fly to the other side. Whatever, guys. You throw a rope so I can pull it, because I've been there. And the thing is, 2 times a technician was here and they said you can have better internet connection here. And I went to the store and I programmed the installation. One time nobody came here to do the installation because the technicians came here to fix some shit. That's why they said, oh, we can fix this for you, but the connection itself, it's weak. You can have a better connection. It's right across the street. I was like, awesome, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and I'll do that shit. And I did, and they said, yes, it's true, we're gonna send a technician to perform the installation. But nobody came. And now in their system, it says it is impossible because nobody came here, but they told they did. So, that's fucked up, right? That's fucked up, guys. So, you send me some good energy, you know, so you can also have better content. Speaking of which, go check out my Patreon page so you can support me. You can have some exclusive content that is nowhere else in the world only on my Patreon page as well. You support me, you support yourself. You better believe it. So, okay. This is Gemini energies speaking too much, talking too much about not the point, right? Let me just. Oh, okay. Because Steven sent me a pineapple, but because I'm calling the internet cable right into your house. Thank you. Because I only had the top chat, and I can mess with participants, toggle timestamps, send feedback. Okay, we can mess with that as well. Oh, I'm dry as fuck. Hold on.
Drink the water.
Yeah, by the way, guys, in general, the times are dry as fuck because Sun in Gemini, the moon doesn't count because it moves fast. Sun in Gemini, Venus in Taurus, Mars in Aries, Mercury in Taurus and Gemini, Jupiter in Aries, Saturn in Aquarius, Uranus in Taurus, and Pluto in Cap. The only thing in water is Neptune. And that's very far away, right? So it's extremely dry energies right now. Extremely dry. I'm gonna say it again. Extremely dry energies right now, guys, okay? So you gotta be careful if you have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or South Node, you fucked. Nobody will listen to you, or they might say but internally they will like, how does she think that way? How does he think that way? You know, because and I'm doing that because that comes out of dryness, okay? Because dryness involves non-relatability, okay? So be careful with that. You might not be well received. You might not be well reacted and responded to because people just don't give a fuck right now. It's not your bad. People are not caring about your feelings. People are not caring about their feelings even. That's why they be like all fucked up. Because they can connect with their feelings. You know, and that makes them hard on themselves. That will make them hard on you. And you're gonna be strong, and you gotta bring all that water to yourself. You gotta be the water right now. You not even if you have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Ascendant, or Neptune, or Jupiter, or Mars, or Jupiter, or Pisces, Jupiter, or Pisces, Neptune, or Mars, Scorpio, or Jupiter in Cancer. You need to be the water yourself. If others are being dry, you show them that's dumb. You show them that the sky is already dry. So we need to bring some connection. We need to bring some sweetness. We just not like we're feeling a good vibe today. No, you bring in the good vibe. I know it might be weird for you water signs to be all active on that shit. But if you want it, you gotta do it right now. Especially right now. It's gonna be hard because Sun is in Gemini and many things in fire and earth. But hey, it's on you. So, back on point. God damn it. Back on point. New moon in Gemini, right? Creating new ways to associate, to change, to adapt, to connect your thoughts, ideas, your analysis, your internal statistics, your facts, and how you socialize. You might socialize in a very specific way. Now you're changing. Now you're being more relatable. Now you wanna be a part. I experienced that myself. All right, and that's good for me because I have an Aquarius stellium. So sometimes I'm stubborn. But if you don't have an Aquarius stellium, don't you abandon your individuality, because I can't abandon my individual. Literally, I can't. Bro, I have Aquarius stellium. I can't abandon my individuality. If I try to throw that out the window, I'll go with it out of the window. You know? Especially because that stellium is in my what? Fifth house. What? Individuality, expressing myself. That's all I think about. That's all I care about. Okay? So this energy is extremely good to me. But in general, because our world lacks individuality, our world lacks uniqueness and originality in percentage level. Because the soul group, we are few in numbers, we a lot in the spiritual realm. You better believe it. Because in the spiritual realm, we have a bigger group, we have a bigger wave. You know, so changing your way to relate and socialize might not be the best way, the best thing to focus on. You might do it, you might plant seeds on it, but it's like, I'm gonna do this to achieve that. You know what I'm saying? So your goal is not to change how you communicate. Your goal is not to be more mutable and be more gullible. Your goal should be do those things to achieve something. You know what I'm saying? Because Saturn is still in Aquarius, so our reality is still fixed air. How we conduct business it's still changing because Uranus in Taurus. I can take some Dragon Oracle cards for New Moon in Gemini and Venus in Taurus. I would like that.
You did only general?
I did only general. We can pull some cards, but I want to speak first. Podes lá dizer? Pedes por um incenso de coconut.
Coconut?
Sim. Oh, I'm feeling my third house, my shoulders. To sentir. I'm feeling it. Your face is the first house, your throat is the second house, your chest is the fourth house, your I skipped from the second to the fourth. Your shoulders are the third house, your stomach is the fifth house. What connects the stomach to the heart, to the neck, to the shoulders is your sixth house. Yeah, that was almost a song. God damn it.
To the heart, to the
Neck to the chin face, to the chin face, to the chin face, to the chin face.
In the shoulder blades.
In the shoulder blades, to the shoulder blades. I'ma cut your neck with my shoulder blades, and I'ma cut my money with my shoulder blades. Then your waist is the seventh house. Oh, I just remembered. I think I wrote in my book. I have a little book where I write down my ideas, but I'll do a video about your waist because that's where your poo poo and your pee pee goes. They go below your waist because they are waist. Dun, 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 dun. Revelation of the century. Your poo poo and your pee pee, they are waist because they go to your waist zone. Right? That's some New Moon in Gemini cool shit. Yeah, they go to your waist because they're waist. Get out of here. You know? I wish I had a blend right now. But you know, as a Taurus moon, I have to detach sometimes because I start to think I'm that desire. I start to think, not think, because my Aquarius ass be beating my Taurus moon sometimes. Not anymore. Actually, that was a process that I needed, because Taurus moon, I needed to go through that. And sometimes I think I'm the desires. I'm not. You're not the desires, right? They are your desires. Mm-hmm. So they belong to you, so they're not you. This is my water bottle. I'm not my water bottle. You know? This is my tarot card. I'm not a tarot card. Actually, you are a tarot card, esoterically speaking. So, then your genitalia, 8,000, your thighs, 9,000, your kneecaps, 10,000, your shins, 11,000, your feet, 12,000. Feet, feelings, feet, feel, fit in. Pisces love to fit in, right?
Not for long.
Huh?
Not for long.
Because you have Aquarius moon. That's different. Yeah, Miss Ari is here in the room. If you guys wanna ask some questions, she will appear on the camera real quick. She has no problem appearing on the camera.
Ain't that no problem in this house?
No,
Only solution.
only solutions. Only solutions. Problems are a breakfast, a part of the breakfast, just to give a little more excitement.
Oh yeah, it's not the end.
It's not the end. So, back on topic. Moon in Gemini. Moon in Gemini will be fatal attracting Mercury, right? In retrograde. So we are creating new ways to think, or we are creating new ways to feel about new ways to think, because the sun is in Gemini. The sun is, or we are creating new ways to think. No. We are creating new ways to associate our thoughts and ideas to others, and we are creating new feelings about that and about past ways in how we thought that we were stable, or the world was stable, or we were valued in certain ways. Keep in mind, English is not my native tongue. I might sleep there, over here and over there, but I got it. I always had good grades in English, and I study 0. Once I even gave a class, because me and my class, we will never shut up. Never. You when the SoulGroup comes here, you guys hopefully will meet my friends. You can ask them. We will never shut up in the class. And once I was defying my teacher, Aquarius Stellium. Why not defying the teacher? I was defying my teacher, and she was like, she was like thinking I would accept the challenge. Do you want to give up class? And I was like, yeah, bitch. I didn't say bitch, but I said, yeah, I want to give up the class. And I did give the class. I was the teacher for one day. Best class ever. True story. I ain't lying. She thought I wouldn't accept the challenge. You don't know me. Especially because I have Gemini in the 9th house. You're telling me I can bring some logical, I can share, I can show that I know some shit. I'm on it.
Give him
the
opportunity to show some.
Then, Moon in Gemini, fatal attracting Venus, creating new ways to associate our feelings in a logical way about how we value our relationships, how we value the desires we've been indulging, and we'll be like feeling a different, more light way. So you might lose the connection with your desires. Be careful with that. I'm not saying you lose the physical things that fulfill you, but you might start to drift away. That might be healthy, that might be harmful, depends on your individual case. You might start to drift away. It's 4:44, that's 12. Okay, we are seeing a whole completion here. We are seeing things from a higher perspective. You might start to drift away from your desires, from your loved ones, from the things you love and enjoy, or they might start to think a different way about you, so be careful with that as well. I'm not recording yet. God damn it, I keep forgetting. So I'll start the record button once I finish this cigarette, and we will be starting this all over again. It's not much. It was just Aquarius mind rambling. Yeah, and it was hot as fuck this past week. It was only cool today. And I even changed my sleeping schedule just because of that. God damn, it was so hot. So much electricity in the air.
Mas vou ser sincero.
Ainda não acabei.
Mas quando.
Ah, sim. My mind was also going 20,000 miles per hour. But that is kind of cool, like I said. This Gemini energy is helping me a lot to just open up, to just have a bit more fun and enjoyment, not being so serious about myself and how I see the world and how I think the world sees me, you know. Because I go real serious on that shit. I go real serious, you know. And this Gemini energy is just lighting myself up. I was in Dolo's live stream. I asked Waze, shout out to Waze. She has a Pisces Sun, Gemini Moon, and I asked her how to deal with Gemini energy, and she's like, just laugh at everything you can, and hey, it worked out. Thank you, Waves. Waves.
I was so sad when she appeared on my life. I just said waves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was waves.
Waves. Dario was live on IG. Go check that out.
The first thing I thought, waves.
Waves. Waves. Waves. Waves.
Waves.
Waves. Waves with a lot of Z's on it. Fun fact, I'm just reminding that when I was little, I wished my name was Raphael. I'm not claiming I'm Archangel Raphael, I just remember that. You know? Here you go. And Esoteric Cloud Surfer does align with Archangel Raphael about being high, bringing others to a high space, you know, feeling high about yourself, about your circumstances. That's what I do, you know. Even on my Esoteric Clouds conversations, you can hook up a conversation with me. We just talk, all right? We just talk about whatever you want. You can ask questions. You can talk about your problems. And I will infinitely show you a lighter way to go. I will not resolve your problems. That's up to you, Saturn. You know how it is. But I will tell you that it's possible. I will tell you that it's infinitely possible. Oh, you better believe it. And you might not believe it, but after the conversation, you will. Because if you don't have the spirit, you never will. Shout out to the Lola Pilot, man. Okay, now we on it. Let's go. Hi everybody. Hi every spirit. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here on my YouTube channel. Ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud. Live and direct. Go check out the whole live stream. It's on my YouTube channel. And we are here ready to start to talk about new moon in Gemini. How it is aligning with the other elements. Let's take a tarot card for new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini. Feeling new ways about how you associate, how you share, how you be gullible and naive sometimes to your own way and others' way to think, communicate, analyze, and socialize. How does that translate into the spiritual, internal, subconscious, unconscious realm? Tell me, spirits present here, in me and around me, any spirit that wants to come in and shine, that's your time right now. Just make sure you align with the energies, otherwise I'ma roast your ass. I ain't no Aries, I have Saturn in Aries. I'll be roasting you, your circumstances, how you make money, how you look, how you make others look, you know. Nah, not really. We're talking about spirits here. Spirits that want to be in a body, spirits that want to come into my mind and say something. Hey, It's Gemini new moon. The portal is open. You know? Oh, there we go. Fast. Princess of Wands. We are creating a new way to internally feel, imagine, and get excited and giddy with these new energies. Alright? And how can we do that on a higher frequency and vibration with a Dragon Oracle deck? Okay? How can we use the new moon in Gemini energies in the highest way possible? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Fire Dragon. This girl is on fire. Don't demonetize my live stream. Fire Dragon. Just express yourself. Be yourself. Burn those demons. Burn those trolls. Because they hating because they have no live stream. They have no YouTube channel. So they hating on your YouTube channel because they want to do a YouTube channel, but they feel really bad about themselves. Burn them. Alright? You don't need to actively tell them. You should, because new moon in Gemini energy, but you know, Fire Dragon, you know? Burns up the lower energies around you. So the new moon in energy, new moon in Gemini will be a great opportunity to burn old things that are heavy, sluggish, and smell bad. You are safe and protected because you burned the things that smell bad and sluggish and ugly. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Hey, I will not say anything else. That card said it all. Ooh, I felt that in my heart. My heart just felt stronger right now. Ooh, I like that. Thank you, Fire Dragon. I'm gonna leave you here in the corner so people can look at you while I talk about the Gemini, new moon in Gemini energy. Okay? So, new moon in Gemini, it means the moon is conjuncting the sun, creating new ways to feel about our actions, about our expressions, creating new ways to feel about, or not just creating, receiving. It's a bit dangerous because it's mutable new moon. So you might just receive, you might not, it's not yours. But you might think it's yours new way to look at others' expressions and actions as well. Moon fatally attracting Mercury in retrograde in Taurus, feeling new, different, lighter ways about how you think and communicate about reality, the value system, money, independence, sovereignty, economical systems, markets, actions, cryptos, stakes as in cows, because agriculture as well. And keep in mind, wherever you hear the word economy, it's aka the people, because with no people there is no countries, there is no factories, there is no money. If people don't believe in money, there is no money. If people don't believe in crypto, there is no crypto. If people don't believe in the president, there is no president. You hear presidents, you better take care of your people, because they getting smarter. We already smart over here in the subconscious community, you know. New moon in Gemini, fatal attracting Venus in Taurus, feeling new ways about how you relate, how you love, how you value yourself, your values, others' values, your relationships. You might drift away a little bit from your values, from your desires that make you feel safe for tomorrow and the rest of the year. Don't attach yourself too much with that. We're gonna touch that when we speak about Venus in Taurus as well. New moon in Gemini, sextiling Mars in Aries, new opportunities to be really passionate with no sense. New opportunities to be really aggressive in a light way. New opportunities to be really motivated for some random shit. Be careful with that. New moon in Gemini, right? Sextiling Jupiter in Aries. No. Yes. New moon in Gemini. It's just Gemini in itself squares Jupiter energy, because Jupiter is all spiritual. Just through experience, Gemini needs to write a book about that shit. You know, I learned from a book. You don't know shit. Fuck them books, nigga. Right? unless you know the author and the space that the author was in when he wrote the book, don't you quote me no books. You better quote me what the crackhead up the street said. Way more wisdom than those books. You better, oh man. Street knowledge, powerful. Life knowledge, powerful. Okay? But new moon in Gemini, sextiling Jupiter in Aries, new opportunities to forcefully expand your mind about some spirituality, about some real shit that you were thinking about. Now you're gonna experience it. So what's in your mind? There is a big ass portal, there is a big ass doorway to whatever is in your mind to be really experienced or internally experienced, because Jupiter has to do with internal and external travel. So opportunities to experience what is in your mind in a, and it might, you know, and you might receive, because you know it's that weird. You might not be thinking about it every day, but you heard a conversation, you were listening to a podcast, and now you going around in circles thinking about that, and then you'll experience that. Be careful with that. Okay? New moon in Gemini, trining Saturn in Aquarius, a gift to be more solid, to be more realistic, and to be more individual with your new seeds, your new intentions, and your new manifestations. A gift if you work on yourself, if you work smart, if you don't work just hard, you will manifest faster, quicker, and cleaner. New moon in Gemini, fatal attracting Uranus in Taurus, feeling a different, lighter, more detached way about real changes in economy, money, and valuing systems. New moon in Gemini, squaring Neptune, new learning lessons in how to make sense about the subconscious and the unconscious realm. New learning lessons, how your internal patterns reveal themselves through external patterns. What you attract and you experience, that comes from within. You better believe it, because you will never make sense about yourself, right? New moon in Gemini, in conjuncting, misunderstanding, Capricorn retrograde. Also, yeah, Pluto Cap retrograde, okay? So, creating new misunderstandings about how you associate your thoughts and how you associate your thoughts and ideas with new ways to make business, money, security, and safety that changes you and the world in a deep, deep, deep way. All right? Be careful with that. You might think you're real. You're not real. You might think you made $10,000. You might think you are in the right way. You're not, because like I said early in the live stream, you work for somebody else. You make $10,000 this month. Next month you might make none, because your job is different now. You know, okay. You might think it's super safe. You might think you are on a sturdy path, and it's just bamboo stick. I mean, bamboo sticks are hard as well. It's just something that it's not hard. You think your floor is hard and sturdy, and it's not. So be careful with that. And that's the new moon in Gemini energies for y'all out there. Thank you very much for watching the video. Check my link tree in the description down below. Check Mysterious link tree in the description down below. Shout out to the Soul Group. Shout out to everybody that was watching the live stream right now. Shout out to Uriel, Uriel Pilot Man. Shout out to Peace Dealer. And shout out to the Soul Group and to everybody out there changing the world right now. See you on the next time. Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's jump into Venus in Taurus. A Taurus field. Do you guys know what the Taurus field is? Let me see if I can pick up a picture from that. Because the more wise scientists, they know that everything is frequency and vibration. They know everything is a form of fluid, and they know our reality is a conjunction over just a position, overposition, overlaying of many Taurus fields. Ah, it's not Taurus, it's a Taurus. Ah, guys, and you know, many people that they do not like. I don't believe the Earth is flat. I don't believe the Earth is a globe. I don't believe Earth is a pear-shaped. Earth is a wave, and it changes in shape and form accordingly to the frequency and vibration of the spirits that live in it. But many people have joined the two models together and they come to the conclusion that Earth is something like this. Okay? But Terra firma, where you walk on, is flat. But Earth is not just Earth, is not just dirt. Earth is not just the land you walk in. So this Taurus comes from this. This is the energetical field, and that donut is the physical field that is created by the accumulation of the polar shift from the top and the south. And your body creates a Taurus field, your heart creates a Taurus field, your brain creates a Taurus field, your stomach creates a Taurus field, your dick and pussy creates a Taurus field, your bladder creates a Taurus field, your thyroid creates a Taurus field, your kidneys creates a Taurus field, your thymus creates a Taurus field, you know, and your heart's Taurus field is electromagnetically stronger than your brain's Taurus field. Okay, your brain is smarter, your heart is smarter than your brain. But that's another video. So, Taurus and Taurus. What is Taurus? Fixed Earth. Taurus is ruled by the Earth. And Earth is the element of accumulation. And what I told you, that donut that people believe the Earth is, it's not that, but it's the closest we can get, physically speaking. It's when those two things flatten. When the poles conjunct and come together, when your brain and your heart come together, they create something real. Where your mind goes, your body goes. Far from the sight, far from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So, Taurus, it's the earth we live in. Taurus. Tartarus. It's the physical manifestation of our energetical field, and that energetical field is created by the movement of our spirits, aka frequency and vibration. No, your phone died. They have no camera now.
No.
Yeah.
I can use my iPad.
Bring it.
You have to connect it to.
But do you have the app for the camera?
Yes, I use it all the time on my iPad.
Ah, true. True story.
You have to connect the charging.
Ah, true. And speaking about donuts, if you guys watch Twin Peaks, that's why they have a lot of donuts in there always, because donuts also represents the portals that your spirit goes, the stargates. And if you go through a specific stargate, you experience specific things. If you go through another stargate, you specific different things.
And they call like a slip knot this
Sleep.
area here,
Mm-hmm.
which is in the heart. You have like a slip knot, which is like a knot that is like infinitely tight.
Infinitely tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the Caesar technology concept comes from.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
light travels slower on a denser medium, but sound travels faster on a denser medium. So if you have a medium that is infinitely dense, aka your heart chakra, it means that sound travels infinitely fast, aka faster than light. Boom. Mind expanding. Boom. Your Taurus field is expanding. Boom. Boom. Or this is a beautiful image as well.
Mhm.
You know, lower energy, lower chakras, and the higher chakras, they spin in spirals to create something dense.
Yeah.
This is the physical image of manifestation.
Yeah.
Your mind and your instincts coming together to a central point. That's why we have 7 major chakras, and the heart is the fourth in the middle, balancing them all. Root, sacral, root. Okay, wait, guys. Root, sacral, solar, throat, first eye, crown, lower, higher chakra, the fourth chakra, the heart chakra, in between, balancing, mediating them all. You know? Ah, thank you. It was a bit foggy. And that's Taurus, you know? That's what they call a Taurus field, because that's how we create reality. That's how we create something out of no thing.
And
Got it?
comes from one direction and another direction. So it's
Yeah, you
like
go.
the masculine and the feminine.
Yeah, because you make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the physical representation of making ends meet. Your divine feminine and your divine masculine coming together. And then reality is this, the supposition of many Taurus fields. My Taurus field, your Taurus field, all of my chakras Taurus field, all of your chakras Taurus fields, you know? Or like that. You see? Bro, a lot of guns. I don't want to show guns here. What the fuck? Or that. Mental energy, emotional energy. Higher chakras, lower chakras. And science studies this. It's just not mainstream science. Look at this. Oh, yeah, the roots and the leaves. Oh, and it's even the concept of nebulas in space. Those disks. And you see this? That's the parameter. That's the spirit. It's the space, it's the environment where all of this is created. And that's why the archangels are so important, because Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, you know, and then the highest and the lowest energy come together to create something inside of that parameter. You know? Yeah, your head, your lower chakras, your higher chakras, even the magnetic field, bro, of the earth. This is a great image. Even the cell division. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I like that. Nice. Nice image. Even in fruits. Even in fruits. Apple juice. Good old apple juice. Biting the apple. Adam and Eve biting that apple. Biting. So they break the Taurus field. So you unbalanced. Real shit.
It's like you come in, bite the apple. It's like, come on in.
But
Do the same as me.
And the witch gives to the white snow a poisonous apple. A poisonous way to create something. Patete. Taurus moon, gotta fulfill myself. Royal shit. Yeah. Fried potatoes is one of my favorite foods ever. And when my mama was pregnant of me, she had a lot of desires of potato chips. You know why? Because I have Aquarius stellium. It's all Saturn. I need some yellow. I need some grease to make things flow. You know?
Yeah. Before you were in Aquarius, you were already in Aquarius.
Huh?
Before you were in Aquarius,
I was, yeah.
you were already in Aquarius.
I was making those chakras.
Yeah.
I was spinning in that space. I was I created many Taurus fields in the same space. Flung. Why so stubborn? God damn it. No. Real shit. Feel better now. Came back to myself. Okay. Let's go in with Venus in Taurus. Let's go in. Hi everybody. Hi every spirit. We are now listening to Esoteric Cloud Surfer live on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Remember to support the channel in any way we think it's cool for you. Remember to check my Linktree in the description down below. Check out my beautiful partners Linktree in the description down below. Shout out to the SoulGroup and to everybody out there changing the world right now. Shout out to Archangel Uriel, shout out to Archangel Michael, and shout out to every unique individual out there because you really valuable. And we are here to speak about Venus in Taurus. Venus just got into Taurus. And let's talk about it. Alright, so first, let's pull a tarot card for Venus in Taurus. Venus in Taurus, how we love, how we appreciate, how we relate, how we look good, how we look sophisticated, how we look pretty, is now in fixed earth. Being fixed on your own way to be practical, to make sense, to achieve something, to make others listen, you know, without speaking too much. How you value yourself, being fixed on how you value the world, being fixed on how you think the world values you, being fixed on how you judge your gifts and talents can be useful to the world, you know. How is that going right now? I'm just asking that. Let's go. Ooh, interesting. It's because we are early degrees. Prince. Can you guys read it? Prince of Swords. Mutable air. And it's because it's new moon in Gemini energy as well. So we are creating a new way because it's a prince. It's not a king yet. It's a prince in the making. It's a king in the making. It's a king that needs to grow. So we are creating a new way to logically understand how to express ourselves, how to express our values, how to make others value ourselves. So we can receive that love, so we can receive that profit, so we can receive that influence, right? And how can we do this in the best way possible, in the highest frequency and vibration possible? Let's see with the Dragon Oracle deck. Beautiful card over here. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see how can we do that. Very musical times indeed that we are going through right now. No, this is cheating. This came out on new moon in Gemini energy. I think they want attention for themselves. Crystal clear dragon. So that means be crystal clear about your desires. Make sure your desires are elevating yourself, not pushing you down, any type of pressure, any type of emotional state. Make sure others look at your because with Venus in Taurus, you're gonna relate your desires. Make sure you are doing that to people that don't look in a weird way to that, or make sure you communicate in a clear way. I do this because of that. It's not just I love it, I know it's hurting me, but I love it. Oh, what I'm gonna do? Break up, stop that shit, don't eat it, don't smoke that shit no more. Don't you come up with excuses. Clear, yeah, crystal clear crystal. Christ rising, all of your spirits yellow, to have fun and enjoyment, to be more light, to be more confident, to be more creative. No, it's not dark, it's not gray, indecisive, it's not red, passionate, it's light, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's balanced. So if your desires put you in the dark, if your desires throwing you under the bridge, stop that shit. Simple. Alright, simple. Because with Venus and Taurus you can get really fixed on your desires. Be very clear on your mind about that. Be very clear, because Venus in Taurus will bring that from the lower chakras. It will bring. And did you know that sometimes your gut controls what you want to eat and put in your body? Because in your gut it grows microbiomes depending on what you eat. If you eat a lot of veggies, it grows specific type of microbiomes. And the thing is, those microbiomes send signals to your higher brains, heart, thyroid, pineal, and pituitary gland. And they send signals to those glands to make you eat more of what they enjoy. So if you eat a lot of the same shit, you'll be attracted to the same shit. So don't let your lower spirits tell you what you desire. You tell them, no, I'ma eat this and you gonna eat that. You listen. And then be like, yeah. No, and be like, you really listen. Otherwise I'ma shit you out, I'ma piss you out, you know. You gotta be like that. You the main spirit. You not the bottom bitch. You the owner of the brothel. You not the bottom bitch of the brothel. You the owner of the brothel. God damn it. Let's go. Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting the Sun in Gemini, seeing and acting on a more light, expressive, with making less sense and just more communicative way about your desires. You might express too much about your desires to the wrong people and places, but it feels, you think it's the right people and places to share things about your desires. It is not. Keep that in mind. It's the new moon in Gemini right now, so we are planting new seeds. We are feeling in new ways to associate and communicate our desires. The same thing, but more internal with the sun. It's more about so you can feel and think. You are expressing your desires in the right area. You are not. You are relating your desires. You are relating your stability. You are relating your safety in the wrong areas, in the wrong surroundings, because the Gemini constellation was born out of the third house, which deals with your surroundings. So you might be expressing or attracting the wrong surroundings to relate and enjoy your privacy and desires. Be careful with that. Venus in Gemini conjuncting Mercury in retrograde right now. So your thoughts, you'll be thinking and communicating and analyzing past moments where you felt fixed about those past desires that you are thinking and communicating about. So you might want to go back, or you might not want to change and update your desires, and you might need to, because when Mercury goes direct back into Gemini, you're going to be thinking and communicating in a more mutable, adaptable, fresh, and sharing way about your desires, and they might not look good, they might not look pretty for others, so keep that in mind. Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting Mars in Aries, so we are feeling a bit more passionate, a bit more aggressive about our desires, about how we achieve security, about how we want to keep things in the private, and we are being more passionate about what we bring to the table. And you might think that your cheese is better than the other cheese, but I just want wine, bitch. Why are we talking about cheese? Get it? Then I just want the wine. I don't care about your cheese. Real shit. I want some weed. I don't even want wine, bitch. You know what? I want some fish. Why are you just talking about your cheese? Because Venus in Taurus, you might be fixed. You might think your cheese is the best. I don't give a fuck about cheese, I want some veggies. Where's the veggies? You just talk about cheese, I want some veggies. Where the veggies? You know? Where the veggies at? Then Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting Jupiter in Aries, as well, expanding a bit more forceful without having so much security as you might think you need in your desires, privacy, safety, and what you bring to the table. It might be time to show, like, I really enjoy my cheese, but I also have some wine. You might not feel ready to show the world you got a good wine. It's time to go for it. Otherwise, your table will not expand. You know what I'm saying? Or you might experience things that you thought or you didn't felt ready to expand or experience those things because you thought by relating your desires and your values to the world, things will be stable and fixed. No, actually your experience can be super fast. It can be a super high and low roller coaster in 1 second and your heart might not take it. That's why you eat the cheese. No, you know? Then Venus in Taurus also squaring Saturn, learning how to be more unique, learning how to detach in a real way from your lower desires, learning how to show the world your desires in a more clear, unique, and less ugly way. Venus in Taurus conjuncting Uranus, relating, loving, sharing, being in a relationship with changes, fastness, uniqueness, individuality, gadgets, technology that are connected to money, stability, security, how you value the world, and how you think the world values you. So the shadow government might create a new system to value yourself, aka social credit score from China. Get that shit away from me. I do not agree with those terms and conditions. Venus in Taurus sextiling Neptune, an opportunity to relate or to attract your dreams if you are sophisticated, loving, and indulging with yourself and your desires. Negative, opportunities to get fixated and in loving somebody else's dreams, somebody else's emotions, somebody else's imagination. So the shadow government might present something and people will love that in a fixed way. They will fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that as well. Venus in Taurus trining Pluto in Capricorn, a gift to initiate deep changes in how we feel secured and fixed, in how we create new ways to be secured and fixed. So any new way that transforms ourselves deeply will be loved and appreciated in the fixed way. It might not work, but you might feel attracted to that. Okay? Be careful with that. And generally, Venus likes to be in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, Venus rules Libra, so you might indulge behind closed doors, and you know that is hurting you, but you might not change. And you can lie to your friends, saying everything is okay, it's actually helping me, and it's not. But keep in mind, you can lie to your friends, you can lie to your family, you can lie to your co-workers, but you cannot lie to yourself. You know, Venus in Taurus, you might create a more fixed way to value yourself. You might go more in depth in a relationship with yourself. Okay? Don't be so fixed in a relationship with the external world. Be more fixed in a relationship with yourself. You might be you have this desire, this food that you really enjoy, but others around you, they mock you because you enjoy that type of food. You don't even need to show that to others. You don't need to eat that in front of others. Maybe with Saturn in Aquarius, it will reinforce the love and the benefit that that thing has in your life if you show that to others. And you just keep your individuality. You come up with a logical way to present to others why that desire is good for you, and you'll be alright. Others will be like, hey, you're right. Hey, take some money to go buy that shit. And you never thought about that before. You know, things like that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check the link trees, support the channel, love yourself, and I see you next time. It's Derek Surfer, surfing out. Bye. Yeah, some real shit here. Okay, and that's it. That's the end of today's live stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. A new moon in Gemini, Venus in Taurus. I think on IG I'll make a tarot reading for every sign, you know. So I can bring some people into the camera. I bring Dari into the camera when we in Pisces. I bring Steven when we in Aries. I bring somebody else that I bring Nate when we in Capricorn to talk about these new energies that will be actually awesome to do tomorrow. Yep, I like that shit. And tomorrow is Moon Day. Perfect to make a new moon live stream on IG, or I mean in every platform, but perfect to make a new moon live stream on a moon day. Especially because it's in Gemini. If the moon was on a more private sign like Taurus or water signs or even Virgo, it will not be cool to make a live stream on a moon day but because it's Gemini, it's actually cool to because we can remind Geminis, hey, you got feelings too, you got emotions too, don't you forget it, everybody got the moon, bitch.
Do you know what came up on Gemini for when I was doing
What?
10 of Cups?
10 of Cups. So Geminis, they will be reminding themselves they have many feelings, and they will be creating a new light to those feelings that they have, but they were not like accepting, they were not agreeing with those feelings. But now you can't run away because the sun is shining light on those feelings, so Gemini can't run away from those feelings. So that's the 10 of Cups. It's not they have too much feelings, just whoa, all of a sudden they feel outweighed because they never cared about those feelings before, you know. Yeah, that's cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope it was fun. I hope it helped you guys surfing better these waves. Until the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer and Mysteria Surfing Out. Check our check our link trees, support the channel, go to my Patreon page. Shout out to the SoulGroup. Shout out to Steven, he was here in the chat. Shout out to my Pokemon Unite team, Team Unique Stars. We are currently looking for members. And shout out to Archangel Uriel and Archangel Michael. And if you are an Archangel, show it. Don't just tell it. I want to see. Because we need the Archangels. I might be an Archangel, you know, but if it's better for you to be an Archangel and don't claim it than you not being an Archangel and you claim it. You know what I'm saying? Till the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer from Saturn, surfing out. See you soon.